Now we can check. Yeah, so you got one, you clicked. Okay, what happened here? Did you see the message for the correct one? You did it, right?
I think I did. I said that I did.
Okay, let's check what happened. Click on the correct one. You should see a message for correct, right? Yeah, but we're not getting it. The score increased, but we didn't see the message. So let's get back to screen 2 and let's check what happened. I think their time was 1 second there. You have to wait a little bit more. Yeah, you haven't displayed anything, right? Here you haven't used label 6, right? You have to use label 6 here. You haven't displayed any message. Yeah, so we'll be setting labels text to which one? Is it incorrect or correct?
Oh, I don't think it's supposed to be here. But I think it's supposed to be here.
Yeah, you can place it anywhere. What should be the message?
Correct.
Correct. And make sure you increase the wait time as well, okay? Increase it
I'll
more.
make it to 3 seconds.
Yeah, make it 3 seconds.
So you can see it for once. Can I also see how to add backgrounds?
Yeah, I'll tell you that. How will you add backgrounds? I'll tell you.
I think this is how to do it. Somewhere I'll be.
Yeah, you can add colors over here, and you
I
can
set
also,
the entire background black.
if you make it black, then you won't see this. Yeah, there's labels you won't see here. Then you'll have to change the color of that label. Do you want to make that white? That space themed math quiz that written.
I think I'll change it white.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, okay. Click on that label. Click on that label. We'll change the background later.
That's the color.
Yeah, keep it something some other color. Make it some other color.
It's fine for now. I'll give it this. And put this label.
Okay, you won't see it, but we'll be changing the color of that to white, right? Click on that label. Click on that one.
I'm clicking it.
Oh, we are still at screen 1. Click on that label, and then we'll change the
Probably a label.
Yeah. Now you have the color. Go to your options. Yeah, you can change that to white.
What? Now
Okay.
it's
Yes, we can do that to all of the screens, right? And if you wish to make it look more nice, more
I find like this.
yeah, if you want to make it look more space themed, instead of using a single solid background color, we can use an image. You remember using images?
Yep, but I feel like I'm fine. I'll use this back stuff.
Yeah, so if you wish to use images, you will click on the select you have for your background. Click on the select one, and there you will see the option for images. From there, you can add an image.
Label 3.
Here you can change the color to white for your score, whatever it is.
Name. I'll do this.
Okay, it's pink right now.
It's not letting me shade it. Wait.
Yeah, you have white as like a pre-built color. You can go down. Go down. You have a few colors, right? Go down. Go down. Yeah,
I can just use this.
white. Yeah, that's your white. You
And
can
now
use-
we just have to change the background so we can see.
Yeah. You have to change the background. So click on screen. Go to your screen 2. Click on screen 2, and there you can change the background.
Where is screen 2?
Yeah, you have screen 2 over there. Yeah. Now you can change the background. Right. Here you have black also. Right. Everything's fine here. Now you have to change for the other 2 labels also, for the question and for the message. Right.
I did just say that.
You have one more, that is the message, right? You have to do that for the message also. Yeah, you have to change it to
Why
white.
not the other screen?
Yes.
I went to the other screen by accident.
Yeah, that will be the other screen will also have the same changes. You can go to the other screen. Yeah, let's do the changes over here also.
I'll choose a fix the change here. I don't think I did. Yep, I did not.
Yeah, this is done. Screen 2 is done. You can move to screen 3.
So this thing. Oh yeah, I forgot.
You don't have anything, right? You haven't written anything. That's why you're not seeing it. When the message will be there, then you can see.
Put that to pure white. So the next screen and do the same thing.
Do it for the third screen also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have a screen. Click on the background. Yeah, label 4.
Choose that color too.
Yeah. One. And then the question. And the message, the final correct or incorrect message. No, go to your for screen 3. You haven't done for the message. Go to screen 3. Yeah, the third label. Click on the third label. Yeah, click on that one. Yeah, label 7. Here you have to change it to white. Right. Now you can check. You can do a preview. Let's see if it is working. Now let's do a preview. Right, so we are at screen 4 right now. You have to click on screen 1.
Everything's on.
You're on screen 4. You have to click on screen 1. Yes. Right, now let's start. Let's see if it is working.
Space.
Yeah, you got it correct, right? Now when you go on to the next one, you got the score.
I'll just say a wrong answer.
Okay, you got the incorrect. And then you
And
want
then
to,
the white screen, which we'll have to work on.
yeah, so we'll work on the white screen. Let's move to the final screen. Here, let's do one thing. So here, what we're going to do, we are going to have the final message and a play again button, right? We are going to have the
I think I'll add a fifth screen for the results.
results will show here only. I'm like we
Do
are.
another screen.
You can do another screen for a multiplication question, right?
This screen give me the multiplication question.
Yeah, let's make that screen then. Let's do the multiplication. Then we'll move on to the final screen. Okay. Okay, let's do the multiplication question. Do the basics first. I mean the label and the buttons. Then we can change the colors. Okay. You add the question, add the message box, and then you can change the colors. Add the buttons also. Yeah, this is your score.
Score.
Then you have the question. Another label for the question, another label for the message that will be displayed, and the 4 buttons. Keep space between the multiplication and the numbers. The multiplication symbol and the numbers. Keep a little bit space. Yeah.
It is and then the label for the result.
Yeah, for the message. That's whether it's correct or incorrect.
I'll have to calculate this. What is the correct answer in this?
Okay, okay. Take your time, calculate it, and then add the buttons.
$144, I think.
144, correct. So one of your buttons will have 144.
I'll just do the first button, 144.
Okay.
No, I'll do the second button.
Okay, okay. Do whatever you want. Do whatever button you want. Rename it to 144. That should be your correct button, right? That's your button 10.
Also, I'll do random digits.
Okay. Now this will be your correct one. Right. So 144. That's the correct one. And 2 more random buttons.
And then do random.
One thing that I'll recommend someone, make sure you get the UI a little bit cleaner, right? Right now the buttons are like not spaced evenly. One is a little bit up and another's a little bit down.
I don't know how to fix it anyway.
Yeah, you can move the buttons so that they look a little bit nicer, right? You can resize them, like make them of the same sizes, right? So that the UI looks a little bit cleaner, right? If you have issues, we can work on the UI for another class. Let's do with the basics first, and then we'll work on the UI. Okay? Do you know what's UI? What's the full form of UI?
Something I know, but I don't really know the full form of UI.
Okay, UI stands for user interface. Okay.
I've heard it somewhere, but I forget.
Yeah. So design that you're working on, this is known as the user interface. Okay, because the user interacts with this one. So we'll work on the design a little bit so that it looks a little bit cleaner. Right now, let's do the screen first.
I added a label.
Yeah, not a label, a button.
And we're not starting about that.
All right. So now you're done with the multiplication one. Let's move on to the blocks.
I'll know one thing quickly.
Click on that one. Yeah, I'll make it unscrollable. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, keep it unchecked. Keep it unchecked. Okay. Yeah, stay on screen 4. Yeah. Now you have to change the color for the labels.
White.
Yeah, white. For the score, for the question, and the message.
White. White.
Yeah, this is great message.
White.
Right. Now let's move to the blocks section.
Body part.
The same thing. Three parts you have to work on. You have the when the screen opens, you will show the score, right? Whatever score you have, and then the correct button and 3 incorrect buttons. So let's start with the score. Try to make it by yourself instead of looking at the previous screens. I would say. Now you know, right? Now you understand what's happening.
I'll still need a little help on the previous.
Okay. You can
I
even.
don't know everything for a little bit. I might need.
Okay.
But like the button 6 click, the rest I won't need right now.
Okay. You can check. So we are setting the score through here. What's the label for your score?
I think it's supposed to be 5.
You can check that from your design once. For your screen 4, what's the label for your score?